Welcome back, everyone, to River and Sea, where I am back here in Galadriel's garden, where it's time to find out what we need to do next after our encounter with a Nazgul last time.
I hope you enjoyed your respite.
It brings me sadness to tell you that your respite must be ended. Oh, okay, what's now? I spoke to you once of the danger that awaited our mutual friends in the road. Their circumstances are hidden to me, but I have been seen enough in my mirror to worry. Those few of the wise who know of their errand have known a simple truth since they departed. As they move further south, they move closer to the point of decision they cannot delay, but must avoid. They cannot leave the great river without making this decision. Do they continue south and east to Mordor, or do they pass through the cities of men and thereby take a longer road to the fire? The ring-bearer must go to Mordor, but who will choose to go with him? I fear for the company, Pine-Sea. Peer into my mirror and see if the visions for you are as troubling as they are for Galadriel. All right, peer into the mirror. Always nasty things when you peer into. Last time I looked into the mirror, I saw some nasty things about Balrog and all. Let's go. We have now come to the point of decision. What is the plan? Well, Frodo, the choice is upon us at last. In Rivendell, you were appointed as the bearer of the great burden of this company, has escorted you through the wilderness, beneath the mountains, and along the great river. All of us have done so in friendship and with an understanding of the errand's great need. But now the path splits. Boromir has said from the beginning that his road leads to Minas Tirith and the war against the shadow that must surely be coming. But that way is not the way to the fire, and it is to the fire that your burden must be carried. What is the fate of the company? Do we go to Boromir City, to Minas Tirith, or do we cross the river and make for the land of the shadow? What should we do? Does no one wish to speak? Well, Frodo, you are the bearer, and you must choose your own way. I cannot do this for you. What's your decision? You need time to decide? Yes, I understand. It's no easy decision. None of these have been easy decisions. If only Gandalf were here. I have tried to play his part as best I can, but I am not he, and the ways of wisdom are shut to me. I am sorry that I cannot help you with this decision, but it is yours to make, and I do not want to sway your mind one way or the other. All right, so let's go northwest to Parthkallen, so that I may be alone in my thoughts. You shall have 1 hour, Frodo, and we will leave you alone to decide. Okay, so it said northwest. That would be this away. Yeah, that looks like it's northwest. Thoughts of Elrond arise unbidden in your mind. Ah, Elrond. What would Elrond think? The ring you bear is the one, the ruling ring sought by Sauron above all else. The evil that he would work with it would be incurable. It must be destroyed. There are those who would use the ring, and that not destroy it. The temptation to use the ring even for good is overwhelming. That's its power and its danger. The road to the fire is dangerous, but is the only choice that we can risk. All right. So, That is why we were sent here, to destroy the ring. No, who else will give me advice? How about Galadriel? What would she say about this? Some rings there are that Sauron never touched, and they were not used for evil. They were used for growth and prosperity, and much beauty was wrought with them. The 3 elven rings belong to the worthwhile group. You remember to look in sadness on Galadriel's beautiful face when she spoke of this in Lothlorien. If you fail in your quest, Frodo Baggins, the workings of the 3 will be laid bare before Sauron, and he will control all. But if you should succeed, even when there will be little happiness to the elves, we will diminish, and all that was wrought with the 3 shall fade. No choice is free from sadness for my people, Frodo. But Galadriel of Lorien would have happened what should happen. Even should it mean that all her good works in Middle-earth will disappear and are forgotten. Goodbye, Frodo. Then we must continue on, and perhaps we could think of somebody else who could give us advice. Who do have we else depended upon? Who else do we call in the name of wisdom? Gandalf. Yes. What would Gandalf tell me in this situation if he were still alive? Few know the inner strength of hobbits as I do, Frodo Baggins. Many, even among the wise, would think the task too much for you. But I have seen the bravery of a Baggins when put to the test, and I know that you would do what you must. The memory of Gandalf's worn smile fills you with deep regret. Yes, there is sadness on any difficult road. You must prepare for more if you are to face what lies ahead. Your friends are dear to you, but you must be prepared for this truth, Frodo Baggins. Some of them may not return from this quest. Cheery thought. Some may not return. If that is why you delay, then the quest is already lost. You must decide, Frodo. What about Bilbo? What would Bilbo say in all of this? Someone probably closer to me. Oh, Frodo, my lad, what have you gotten ourselves into? Trouble and bother! Your memory of the old hobbit makes you smile in spite of yourself, and you realize how badly you miss him. Something has to be done, Frodo. All these important people with their endless meetings and councils weighing important matters, when all that needs is the application of some good old hobbit sense. All right? Oh, he's running. Okay. As long as you have the ring, it is your burden to bear. Merry, Pippin, and Sam, they will be fine. If you bear the ring away, as it is your task to do, our friendship will be in less danger. Okay? It will not be easy, Frodo, my boy, but it would be for the best. As long as our friends accompany you, their lives are in danger. You won't want that. Best to go alone to Mordor. Aragorn and Boromir are strong men, and they will take care of your friends. Gimli and Legolas will watch out for them as well. Sam will not understand, of course, but in time he may forgive you. What did Elrond say in Rivendell? That it was perilous to study the arts of the enemy as Saruman did? That must be because they can corrupt even the purest of hearts, no matter the intention from the outset. Oh, I feel a presence behind me. Oh, Boromir. What's he doing here? Oh, Frodo! There you are. I was worried about you. You were? Yes, I know you said that you wanted to be alone, Frodo, but you are simply too important to go wandering alone. If Aragorn is correct in his guess, it means that the orcs have already crossed the river. They could be in the woods even now. Okay? Oh, may I stay and speak now that I have found you? Uh-huh. I wonder what he's going to have to say. Back at the camp, everything is endless arguments about where we should go. But you and I could decide much more easily. With two, it needs not to be a tumult of voices. Okay? Yes, you hear the wisdom of it, I see. I am glad of this, Frodo. I had feared that you would not wish to speak to me, but it lightens my heart to know that you respect the wisdom of Gondor. For Gondor is where the greatest strength of men can be found, and it is where the Dark Lord's gaze is most drawn. All right. Which means I'd want to go anywhere else, I would think. If you were to come to Minas Tirith with me, we could protect you. What do you say, Frodo? That doesn't sound like a very good idea. No? Why do you resist the call of wisdom? These elves and wizards speak only of hiding and of sneaking, and they would have us destroy the very thing that we need to defeat Sauron. Why do you listen to them and not to me? It is my people who would pay the price for the failure of the foolhardy errand. My people will pay, not yours, hiding far away from them in the hidden dell where the enemy will never find them. Well, considering the ringwraiths that visited the Shire when we were leaving, I am not exactly sure that's really true, but that's an entirely different matter. If he even thinks to look, that is. He did come think to look. But he looks at Gondor, yes he does, and he will kill its people, and they will look to me and ask why I was not able to protect them, and I will say that I had the chance, and I let it slip away. I don't like the drift of this. I know it's a heavy burden for you, Frodo. You're so small and weak. What if the ring had come to a man, a strong man of Gondor? Perhaps you could lend me the ring, yes. Let me use it to save my people, and then I can give it back. The same way as Isildur gave it back, right? How can you say that? You have the very thing that we need to defeat the Dark Lord, but you refuse to use it. You run knowingly to your death. You bring with you the only hope we ever had of surviving this war. This ring should be mine. Give it to me. Give it to me, you foolish halfling. You have no right of it. If you would not give it to me, I will take it. I will take it by force. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, boy. Whoopsie-daisy. Ring time. What? Where'd you go, cursed halfling? Escape from Boromir. Okay, well, while he does all that running around there, I will run away, run away, run away, run away. more thoughts of Bilbo, I guess. Run, Frodo! Up the steps! Okay? Run away! Run away! Run away! Ooh. Up. Up higher. Boromir may not be able to see you, Frodo, but other things might. Wonderful. Run away! Run away! Run away! Okay, well, problem is, where can I go that Boromir won't be able to find me? Frodo, you do not know your danger. Well, I guess there's some truth in that. Run away! Run away! But, this the way I need to go? Oh, actually, that's... Oops. You have stumbled blindly into the summit of Amon Hen. Alright. Your heart is gripped with a sudden feeling of terror. Ah, this is the way I needed to go. You see a sense of malevolent presence searching. Sauron senses the ring. Uh-oh.
Take it off, fool! Take it off! Take off the ring!
Oops. You managed to remove the ring. Now you know what you must do. Yeah. Take it as far from Boromir as possible. That's what I need to do. The terror of your recent experience is still with you, but you conjure the kindly face of Gandalf from the memories and try and fight back the dread. You can almost hear his voice, as clearly as when he spoke to you thusly in the library of Rivendell. There are a great many dangers facing Middle-earth, Frodo, and your ring is responsible, if even indirectly, for all of them. The orcs of the Misty Mountains stir, and Lorien is threatened with fire. The horsemen of Rohan fight back the wolves of Isengard. Corsairs put to sea from Harad, and endless armies march from the east. The mountains of fire is aflame, and the Dark Lord's forces are in motion. There are men who stand against them, men like Boromir, son of the Steward of Gondor, and your companion. He and the men like him will fight for as long as they are able. But when all is finished, it seems to me that they will be simply men, and for how long can men stand against such evil? No, Frodo, I fear that when all is reckoned, it will come down to one hobbit after all, and the strength he himself can bring to bear. Perhaps that is always the way it was meant to be. Wonderful. Oh, that was a nasty image.
This is one possibility among many. It is a troubling one, to be certain.
Well, that's certainly the case. You tell Galadriel what you saw within the mirror, and a look of sadness crosses her face. The mirror shows many things, Pine Sea, and not all of them come to pass. But this one possibility among many, and it is a troubling one to be certain. They may have need of your help. I want you to travel south along the river Anduin, and to see what has befallen our mutual friends. None of the visions that I have seen in my waters give me any hope that they have avoided all the dangers into which they walk. If you can aid them in even the smallest way, it may be enough. Nona should go with you, if she still desires to do so. I have known her for just a short time, but I do not think that she wishes for anything but to adventure with you. Let her be an aid to you on this dangerous road. And where will this road lead us? Well, we're going to have to start to find that out when we return for the next episode of River and Sea.